Third session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly begins with the governor's address. Governor Laganation says 2023 will be a significant year as India assumed G20 presidency. Governor Laganation says 2,517 acres of illicit poppy cultivation were destroyed, 2,567 kilograms of contraband drugs disposed, and 504 cases registered under NDPS Act last year. Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur and Meitei Pangal Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee demands discussion on Scheduled Tribe status demand for Meitei Meitei and Meitei Pangal in ongoing assembly session. 130 personnel of Taubal and Chandal district police leaved for Faisi village in Chandal district in search of missing VDF personnel and Premananda. Taubal CJM court sends RTI activist Wahangbam to Joy Kumar to jail in connection with BJP leader Laishram's Rameshwar murder case. Communist Party of India Manipur State Council slams Union Budget 2023-24 introduced in Parliament yesterday. Party says there is nothing for poor and working class. And Manipur observed World Wetland Day on wetland restoration theme. Director of Environment and Climate Change holds state-level World Wetland Day observance at the airport. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now, the news in detail. The third session of 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly begins today with Governor's address. The Assembly session will conclude tomorrow. Addressing the House, Governor Laganation says 2023 will be a significant year as India assumes the G20 presidency. He welcomed all the members of the House and wished them a productive and prosperous year ahead. He mentioned that Manipur government also started the year in an auspicious note with the inauguration and opening of Kangla Nongpok Thong. Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan and Minister Awanggung Nyumai proposed a mention of thanks to the governor's address.
And district court complexes, thus making it easier for the common man to access justice. The High Court and the subordinate courts disposed to 7,405 cases during 2022. Honorable members, under Chief Minister's Health for All program, more than 3 lakh persons in over 870 villages.
Addressing the House, Governor Laganation said government continued its fight against drugs under the initiative of War on Drug 2.0 to root out the menace of illegal drug and to protect youths. He said 3,517 acres of illicit poppy cultivation were destroyed in different areas of the state and 2,567 kilograms of contraband drugs disposed in 2022. 504 cases were registered under NDPS Act. 32 individuals were convicted and 84 persons were detained under the PIT and DPS Act. The governor added that over 2,384 kilograms of heroin, brown sugar, opium, amphetamine, ganja, methamphetamine, Spasmo, Proxivond and nearly 40,000 bottles of cough syrup were seized. To provide sufficient infrastructure for the judiciary, the governor said constructions of district court complex in Kakching, None and Senapati has started and annexed court buildings at Vishnupur Court Complex has been inaugurated alongside establishment of district and session court at Tamilong. He went on to say that the Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate Tamilong has started functioning. E-Seva Kendra has been set up in the High Court and District Court complexes, making it easier for the common man to assess justice. Governor Laganation maintained that the High Court of Manipur and subordinate courts in Manipur settled 7,405 cases in 2022.
By 504 cases were registered under NDPS Act and 32 persons were convicted. 84 persons were detained under PIT NDPS Act. During 2022, about 3,629 FIR cases were registered under different sections of law. 1,883 criminal cases were disposed of, with 500 cases charge sheeted and 1,383 in final reports. Sensitive cases related to crime against women and children were given topmost priority in investigation.
House paid obituary references to 5 former members of Manipur Territorial Assembly and Manipur Legislative Assembly who had passed away. House Leader Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren and Opposition Leader Okram Ibobi made obituary references for former members of 2nd Manipur Territorial Assembly from Sagolmang Assembly Constituency M. Ibohald, former House members from Wangjing Tentha Assembly Constituency Bomcha Sapam, 7th Manipur Legislative Assembly member from the Nambol Assembly Constituency T.H. Vira, former member of 4th, 5th and 8th State Legislative Assembly from the Hyanglam Constituency E. Biramani, 3rd and 5th State Legislative Assembly member from the Kurai Constituency Chandam Manihar, Manipur Legislative Assembly former Secretary I.S. Laishramd and the former Secretary Technical of the Assembly R.K. Chinglin Shana, Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti, Wangjing Tentha MLA Ponam Brojend, Hyanglam MLA Dr. Radhe Shamd, Minister L. Sushindro and Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar also took part in paying obituary references in the House. House leaders Nongthombam Birren presented the 3rd report of the Business Advisory Committee 2023 in the House, while Rural Development and Panchayati Raj Minister Yumnam Khemchand presented the committee report of the Manipur Panchayati Raj 8 Amendment Bill 2022. Governor Laganation told the House that law and order situation and security environment in Manipur has improved significantly in the recent year. He said during 2022, 75 insurgents surrendered, 309 extremists were arrested and various arms and munitions were recovered. He said that giving a further boost to the peace process in the state, the Government of India and the state government have entered into a cessation of operations agreement with Jelarong United Front that had been active for more than a decade. He also said that with improved security scenario, 15 police stationed areas in 6 districts of the state have been excluded from the disturbed area notification with effect from April 1st last year. An Armed Forces Special Powers Act has been revoked from these areas. The governor also mentioned that the Government of India has approved construction of 34 police outposts along Indo-Myanmar international border and 6 police outposts along National Highway 37 Imphal-Jiriband at the cost of 80 crore 40 lakh rupees under the scheme of special assistance to state. He added that the government has taken various initiatives to boost health and education sector as well as to ensure safe drinking water. Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur members and volunteers staged a protest meet at Hyanglam Wabugai Lamkai Kaitheld, Kakching Kuno Kaitheld and the Pangal Tabi in the Kakching district demanding Scheduled Tribe status for Meitei community. They demanded state governments to take decisions during the ongoing state assembly session on sending recommendations to Center for enlisting Meitei community in Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution. STDC and the Kakching district committee organized the sit-in protest, chanting various slogans, pressing their demands and warrant of continuing their protest until the demand is met.
Sindutan Demand Committee na Sanghiliba Hongjangasi Yamna Maram Chai, Akoi Lamdamaste Laiba, MLA Amadi, Pramayam section Punamana Yarba, Adu Mathogangamani, Masta Atobo Puru Amada, Kaigadava, Sokadava Kaim Late, Masta Koi, Pazamiam, Horiba, Asumba Thodangasida, Koi Manipur Gomenasu, Akoi recommendation Piva, Koi Manipur Gomensu, PB, Hydra, Hajari.
Meitei Pangal Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee members and volunteers also staged protest meet at Hata Minuthong, demanding state government to take a decision and the ongoing state assembly sessions to enlist Meitei Pangal in the Scheduled Tribe list. Committee Vice President Hazi Arafat Kulakpamd said they have been demanding Scheduled Tribe status for Meitei Pangal since 2015. "130 personnel of Thoubal and Chandel District Police left for Faisi village today in search of missing VDF personnel and Premananda. The security team was sent following a meeting between the Joint Action Committee representative and Chief Minister Nongthoman Birent yesterday. Thoubal SP Jogesh Chandra Haubijan flag of 70 personnel of Thoubal District Police led by additional SP Operation Wang Komba Okramd from the District Police Headquarters, while Chandel SP Hemat Pandey flagged off the Chandel District Police personnel led by Eld Amarjeet. The joint team will camp for 5 days in the search of the missing VDF personnel who went missing from the poppy destruction site at Faisi village and the Chakpikarong police station in Chandel District. Thoubal CJM court today sent right to information RTI activist 52-year-old Wahangbam Joy Kumar to jailed on judicial remand for 15 days. He was arrested by Thoubal District Police on January 28 from his residence at Wangkai Hijamd Laikai in connection with the killing of convener of ex-serviceman cell BJP Manipur Pradesh Laishram Rameshwar on January 24 under FIR number 17 close 1 2023 under IPC section 307, 326, 34 and 302 and 25 close 1B arms egg registered at Thoubal police station. Members of the Joint Action Committee formed against the killing and women folks of Thoubal Khetri Laikai stormed at the court complex when W. Joy Kumar was being produced. They chanted slogans against granting him bail. Speaking to media, President of Thoubal Khetri Laikai Merapai B. Lubt Kumanthamd Sumo demanded to book all culprits involved in the killing of Laishram Rameshwar. Communist Party of India Manipur State Council slams union budget introduced in Parliament yesterday as against working class and the poor section. Speaking to media at Irabat Bhavan in Rup Mahal Theatre today, CPI Manipur State Council Assistant Secretary M. Joy Kumar said the budget may benefit the rich and the herbs but not the common people. He condemned that the budget for education, health, MGNREGA, food security and welfare of the poor people is minus. Joy Kumar mentioned that the food subsidy has reduced from 208 crore rupees to 1.9 crore rupees. Funds for MGNREGA has reduced from 1,89,000 rupees to 60,000 crore rupees, while there is no mention of any funds for tribals and no mention for the Northeast states. He also pointed out that funds for PM Kishan has reduced from 69,000 crore rupees to 60,000 crore rupees, and as for health sector, it has reduced from 9,255 crore rupees to 4,297 crore rupees. He said CPI will not accept the budget.
Suri nomliba miyam musung lairo parja singdadi hen lairo no basa koiba aduga senjau paiba singdana hen ina kumgadna bagi budget ne haina Communist Party of India national level gi oiba leiriba koi Communist Party amasung Manipur gi oina leiriba Manipur State Council gi maikai gi budget asi yaba ngamloi aduna Communist Party gi leijariba whole India gi oina leiriba state khudimakta leiriba koi Communist Party gi member khudimangna yaba ngamoi masi sendokadabani haibase koi parliament manungda amasung mapanda lauba takchan base masi leptana tawgi gani
lobu sunguba amsuru nomiba prajamiyang gi oinadi hataki budget se yamnagi chawba blow amani.
14 people sustained serious injuries in a road mischief involved a Tata Winger and Tata truck this afternoon along the Tidimth Road. The accident occurred in front of the bio-oil pump under Vishnupur Ward number 10. According to Impact News sources, the accident took place when the Tata Winger bearing registration number MN01S3629 heading from Imphal collided with the Tata truck bearing registration number MN019451, which was heading from Vishnupur. People travelling in the Tata Winger sustained severe injuries in the accident. They have been referred to hospitals in Imphal after getting first aid at Vishnupur District Hospital. Vishnupur District Police has registered a case regarding the incident. Press release signed by proscribed Socialist Revolutionary Party Kanglei Park Sorepa. Publicity Secretary says no member are forcefully recruited into the outfit. It refuted the claims of arrest of 2 recruiters from Nambol Korifaba Mamang as false news. It terms the news about the arrest of alleged recruiters Moirang Themt Nauba Maite alias Manau Tond, originally from Juribamd Langang Pokpi, currently staying at near Tobt Moirang Kampu Forest Gate, and Ningombamd Rabi Chandra from the Moidangpok Kuno Mayailekai, which was published on January 31st and on February 1st on local news, are fabricated news. A 28-year-old man named Kuraijam Inau is missing since he left home on January 25. He is the son of Kuraijam Baraban from the Kiamgai Maning Leikai. He is 5 feet 4 inch tall, slimmed build, oval face, brown complexioned, short and black hair. He was last seen in red jogging shirts, a black waistcoat, black jogging pant, black cape and a sky blue slipper. He has tattoo Inau on his left arm. Press note from the Kiamgai Youth Pioneer Club and Irilbung Police Station says anyone coming across him may contact the nearby police station or call mobile number 986-257-3922 or 9366-837973. Democratic Students Alliance of the Manipur wants turned action against the founders of the private schools in the state who are found involved in adopting wrong means to keep up the reputation of their respective schools. Speaking to media at Desam office in Kwakaitel today, Desam Secretary General M. Somorjit demanded relevant authorities to frame a paneled law to punish those caught cheating in examination. He said Desam has raised a complaint at the Manipur Human Rights Commission in 2020 regarding the demand, to which the Human Rights Commission in 2021 directed to implement examination law following the existing similar laws in Karnataka. Somorjit expressed disappointment that nothing has been done so far regarding the same. He recalled that in 2022, Desam arrested 1 individual for helping candidates use unfair means in exams, and based on the disclosure of the apprehended person, a school teacher who owns a private boarding was also arrested. Somorjit added that Desam has every evidence hinting that these people in questions have already received examination question papers 1 hour prior to the commencement of exam. He lamented that these perpetrators were set free on bail due to lack of paneled law. He appealed to implement a paneled law before the commencement of the upcoming Class 10 and Class 12 examination.
Marun exam gi matam da akoi aigi school gi mairo sing si position yaroga di aigi school gi mairo sing si first class yam yaroga di na akoi gi examination gi chana kangon sing je pungtu thugai bo man ba thabak thorom he he kholok pa se masi tobi gano council of higher secondary education manipur na loba class 12 ki examination amadi board of secondary education manipur na loba class 10 ki examination sida sahi khuding gi masida koi question leak oi haiba odagi mahut chilam me haiba pam da ba thodok aran ba gi thabak si adum sathaduna lai examination sing da lana toramba mahut chilam even question leak or Mamio Padana, we council the vote Aduga, Marilena police the Pidana, Genda Yoba, Yauki, some soy shorten state, a sigo by examination penan loama, Semaga, Chatnahan Gadobani, Havas it as Hangi Makegi, Kanba, Dimanama, Tozari.
Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur will start issuing admit card from class 11 and higher secondary examination 2023 from February 8. Relevant principal and private candidates are notified to collect the admit card during office hours. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on World Wetland Day observance on wetland restoration themed. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Wisdom Foundation Kangaboki Lisingani Kungahomdoi Academy Session Gi Naunaming Channabagidamak Admission Form Thaba Hosere Fully English Medium Oiraba Manipur Kanaba Residential School Matamga Chunaraba High Quality Infrastructure Lairaba Nupa Macha Madi Nupi Macha Gitongan Tonganba Playground Lairaba Smart Class Library Computer Lab Physics Chemistry Biology Tanatana Mathematics Samadi Social Science Ki Laboratory Sing Lairaba School Ni Classroom Sing CCTV surveillance story Heist SLC exam sing the 100% first class to pass forward the natana board ki subject topper suputok liba residential school ni Wisdom Foundation Kangabok near Thawal SP office.
Dr. Amit Kumar Khwairapam, MS, MCH, Urology PGI Chandigarh. Urologist, Uro-Oncosurgeon, Laparoscopic Surgeon, Andrologist ke OPD amadi Operation Tawgi Khudong Chaba Asian Hospital Wakachal Bazar da lejare. Kidney amadi sing mari da nung leiba prostate ki problem, kidney prostate amadi sing khaugi cancer, kidney amasung bladder ki trauma, nupa sing ki sexual problem, ising mari da nungai taba sing laing badana tana operation tawdana sock web sizinaduna nung thugai gi khudong chabasu lejare.
Presto Personalized Wonders Imphal da nauna hangdok jare Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises Presto Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Directorate of Environment and Climate Change observed state-level World Wetland Day at Yarralpot today. The event was held in association with Yarralpot Integrated Farming Cooperative Society Limited, Green Gold and Resort Yarralpot on the United Nations themed wetland restoration. Speaking on the occasion, the Joint Director of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Dr. T. Brajkumar, urged all communities and policy makers to join hands in combating global warming and its impact. He hoped for positive outcomes, and both government and people from many quarters are striving towards conservation of wetlands. He said there used to be more than 700 wetlands in Manipur, but as per the documents published by Survey of India in 1970, the number of wetlands reduced to 550, and in 2018, after the formation of State Wetland Authority, Manipur State Remote Sensing Center conducted various digital surveys under technical Manipur State Wetland Authorities and found that the number of wetlands have further reduced to 113. Dr. T. Brajkumar said experts have already documented 23 wetlands and initiated action plans for restoration. He said that out of the 23, State Wetland Authority has identified 7 wetlands and recommended to the government for restoration. Renowned environmentalist, chairperson of technical Manipur State Wetland Authority, Dr. K.H. Samungo, environmentalist Salam Rajesh, Manipur State Wetland Authority Technical Committee member Deva and Vinoy gave resourceful insights on the need to conserve wetland. It may be mentioned that Governor Laga Nation, while addressing the House of State Assembly today, mentioned about World Wetland Day and said that foundation stone was laid for integrated management plan of 3 water bodies of Uttarapad, Zaimeng and Waitho Phumno Pad. Encroachment of ecosystem services, enhancement of ecosystem services at Nungkot Sarbay Machingpad and Andro was inaugurated, and the conservation efforts of Yaralpad wetland are ongoing. He said cleaning of Imphal River stretch from the Kangpokpi to Sekmai and rejuvenations of Nambul River at Imphal is continuing. He told the House that the enhanced fish productions and productivities under PM Matsya Sarpna Yojana, 142 hectares of a new pond, 100 units of a cage, 20 units of biofog, 8 units of hatcheries and input support of 220 hectares have been developed during 2022-2023, providing benefits to 1,563 fish farmers.
In 2018 अखोई अथॉरिटी सेम खर मतुंग दा अखोइना मयाम असेसमेंट तौर मतुंग मणिपुर स्टेट इमोर्सन सेंटर ना पिरकपा डिजिटल सर्वे बेस तौजर मतुंग चामगा तरागो हुमदुई गुंबजे अखोइदा मणिपुर स्टेट इमोर्सन सिंगना मसिगी स्टडी तौरगा अखोइ डिजिटल सर्वे तौरगा अखोइदा पिबिराबनी टेक्निकल वेलन स्टेट वेलन अथॉरिटी दा हाइबे सिंगसी वेलन फिसर लेय अदुगी मनुंग दसु मो अखोइना ngasai technical expert committee singna study tawr matungda wailen kun ga humdoi sidi already akhoi brief document semaga khoida masigi id karmana khoi masi ngakhat pe yagadege akhoi amadi restore to yagadege habi action plan sem narbi khoi ready da leiba panel leiba dum condition amade le hetare hairiba wailen kun ga humdoi brief document sem manung jig wailen taret amadi akhoi identify tawraga state wailen authority na aya pibiraga state government amasi notify to biro haina akhoi state government akhoi recommend tawraga lei kharabna
57 butt traps laid by poachers were recovered from the Eco Park area, an important wetland in the state. Under the initiative of Taubal DFO TH Lokendro, a combined team comprising volunteers of Unique Wildlife Protection Committee Manipur, Range Forest Office Kakching staffs, Waikong and Paleld Beat Office Forest staff along with OC of Hyanglam police station carried out anti-poaching drive at Eco Park area early this morning. During the drive, the combined team seized 57 nylon nets and rescued 19 different species of butt trapped in the net. Unique Wildlife Protection Committee Manipur President H. Prem Kumar expressed concern over the extinction of different birds. He urged the relevant departments to take severe actions against all the perpetrators. United Committee Manipur team led by Assistant Secretary Borjend found the Maharaj Bakery at Mantripukhi operating in an unhygienic condition. The team carried out a drive at around 11 a.m. today. They reportedly found rats eating on baked items which were left uncovered with flies hovering over them. The team also found that many of the raw materials for making the baked items have expired. United Committee Manipur also claimed that the bakery did not follow FSI guidelines and urged the Food Safety Department to look into the matter.
अदुगा अखोई हौजिजिमक अखोई वारडक अखोई मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट ना सीएम की लिसिंग मखादा चंगछलिबा असियोंना अखोई चंगछलिंग साइड असिदा सिगुमलबा हेन खुदोंग थिनिंगाय ओइरबा मिपुंग गुदिमना नुक्तिगी सिनरिबा पोलम असिदा अखोई बेकरी आइटम असिदा सिनरिबा पोलम सिंग असि अखोई साबदा सिनरिबा पोजाक सिंग असि अखोई कयाम कमाइना तौबनो नत्रगा एक्सपायर्ड हेलब्रा हेंदिब्रा हाइबदु अखोई थिगमिनदुना मखा ताबा अखोई मणिपुर खुनाय असिदा तिनजंग काइजंग दबा अखोई अना एक लैतबा हक्सांग फबा खुनाय अमो इमिना साइबसि यूसीएम की बाकेदगी थमजरी.
Communist Party of India Manipur State Council condoles the demise of the party's former cashier Athokpam Lala. Members of local council Communist Party of India observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul during the condolence meet held at their respective office. A combined team comprising SDC BO Technopol District DCKHA's Roshanjeet and other destroyed around 37 acres of illegal poppies cultivated on the hill slopes of T Molfai village under Machi police station of Technopal district. The team also seized around 3 kilograms, 100 grams poppy seed from Plantain Farms, which is situated near SL Jogam village. Under the overall supervision of Technopal Police SP B Goliang Mang IPS, the joint team led by Technopal District Police Additional SP Operation Y Premjit, consisting of Machi Police Station OC Inspector S Ibomcha, 110 personnel of RL Technopal, 46 personnel of NAB Machi Police Station, Technopal Forest Division staffs along with women constables of Machi Police Station took part in the drive against poppy cultivation. It is learned that poppy cultivated at the hill slope of a T Molfai village could produce around 370 kilograms of opium worth around 2 crore 59 lakh rupees. The combined team seized the poppy seeds while they were leaving the venue after carrying out the drive against illegal poppy plantation. In connection with this, a summons has been issued against the chief and secretary of T Molfai village. Combined team of Ukhrul District Police, 6 Manipur Rifles, Narcotic and Affairs of the Border Forest Department, 9 IRB personnel and locals of Champong and the Tora villages destroyed poppies which are illegally cultivated, spreading to 30 acres on the hill slope of Tora, Champong in Ukhrul district. On the other hand, a joint team comprising Chandul Police, 9 Manipur Rifle personnel and Jafal Bajar Authority destroyed poppies planted on the 8 acres of land at Old Lamkang Kunthag village of Chandul district. The drive against poppy was conducted under the leadership of Chandul District Police SP. Sangshik Battalion of Assam Rifles under Inspector General Assam Rifles South arrested 3 individuals with smuggled timber worth around rupees 1.28 crore. The seizures was made at the Gamnam village of the Kamjong district. The smuggled timber were recovered from the truck. Arrested individuals along with seized timbers and truck were handed over to Kamjong Forest Department for further legal action. Lamlai Police today handed over a Tata hybrid vehicle bearing registration number NL07AA1114 used for ferrying sends in Nagaland and Assam to its owner and Nagaland police. The vehicle was found abandoned at Napitpally under Lamlai police station. Owner of the village is Anil Kumar Yadav from Dimapur. Manipur Divers Association MDA received information about the vehicles and informed Lamlai police station on January 31st. MDA President Saikhom Babudond said the vehicle was missing since January 28 and finally tracked it with the help of its GPS tracker. MDA appreciated Lamlai Police for its prompt action. Vehicle owner Anil Kumar Yadav also thanked MDA for finding his vehicle.
मणिपुर में आके एमडीए लोग बहुत मदद किया। मणिपुर ड्राइवर एसोसिएशन, उसके बाद में सेनापति का भी ड्राइवर एसोसिएशन, सबसे मिलके मदद मिला। और यहाँ का जो मणिपुर का लमलाई पीएस ओसी साहब भी बहुत एकदम मदद की। गाड़ी का हमारा निकालने का पूरा उनका सब हमारा ड्राइवर एसोसिएशन जो मणिपुर का है उनका मदद से सब हम लोग गाड़ी निकालने से करा है। हम लोग दीमापुर में रहने वाला, यहाँ का लैंग्वेज भी नहीं समझ रहा है, फिर भी हम लोग हिंदी से बात करके अपना मतलब एक तो बात रख रहा है कि कितना मदद से हम लोग अभी तक यहाँ तक गाड़ी हमारा सफल हुआ निकालने के। इसलिए हम मणिपुर ड्राइवर एसोसिएशन को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं।
Teachers of Naurem Birahari College condemned the secretary of the college governing body for issuing suspension order against 18 teachers of the college. They said the act was an attempt to disrupt the academic atmosphere of the college. Speaking to media, head of the physics department, Naurem Birahari College, Haigrujam Revika, said that Naurem Birahari College is the lone college in Kundrakpam area. See Lembash governing body secretary Usham Dijend for recently stating on media that the college is not going through any any chaos. She said a case is still pending at the court over formation of the governing body of the college. Rebecca said no president or secretary has been appointed for the governing body so far. She said the teacher concerned will not follow the suspension order. She urged the relevant authorities to resolve the issue.
College achumba sengba adagi manga leba pot mangla hansing duna manga mangla haibati yamna full pleasure oiraga adagi afaba college ama oiraga maduda masa masu jingina nuaina masigi higher education gi manga phangani khandana togiba mayamdu mioi kharana seran turana tawraga akoigi chakhatpagi mingda tabak pangtawdi tawraga koi cha manungdadi koi tinja gi bimamda tawbase masi koi leba miyam changdana masigi pose amtangdi akoigi praja miyam maikai yodonda lebiriba mayamda masigi matangda college ku nungsibiduna mateng pangbiu haisen.
Sloughlin Public School in Kongjom Salt Village of Thoubal District celebrated its 21st Foundation Day today. Meritorious students of the school were felicitated with citations and medals at the event, highlighted by cultural programs, prayer service, lunch and presentation of humble gifts to school founders. Manipur State Cooperative Bank and NABARD Imphal jointly conducted a one-day financial literacy awareness program at the office of Hairok Panchtu Gram Panchayat Leveled Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society. Resource person from the two banks spoke on KCC loan, business loan, Mudra loan, during the awareness program. MSCB residents Pangambam Ranjit, Bank Vice President Yumnam Subhash Chandra and Hairok Part 2 GPL MCS Chairman Thokchom Sarat attended the event. Kuki Artists Progressive Union KAPU condoled the untimely demise of renowned Kuki singer Michael Luncha Kipgand. The late singer also served as the advisor of KAPU during his lifetime. Now it's time for the sports news. Midfielders of Tra Football Club Telems Suranjit has signed agreements to continue playing for Tra. Suranjit had played for Indian Arrows and Round Glass Punjab. Tra Football Club is hopeful that the team will become more stronger with Suranjit still in team. Tra Football Club will play against Mohammedan Soccer Club at the ongoing I-League 2022-2023 tomorrow at Kumalampak Men's Stadium in Imphal. Nabsaka Imphal will meet AKS DO Kangabok in the final match of the ongoing 7M NCA Plate Cricket Tournament under the aegis of Manipur State Cricket Association. In today's second semi-final match played at Oriental College and Modelled Higher Secondary School ground, NCA Ningthau Kong beat first, securing 128 runs in 34 overs and 1 balls with all 10 wickets down. In reply, AKS DO Kangabok secured 113 runs in 13 overs and 1 ball with 9 wickets down, thus winning the match by 1 wicket. Final match will be played at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School playground on 5th of February. The Bong Kamchor Memorial First Under 14 Boys Inter-Club Football Tournament will resume on February 6th. All Manipur Football Association is holding tournament under the aegis of Old India Football Federation at Lamlong Thongkong Artificial Turf Ground. 23 teams from different parts of Manipur divided into 4 groups are competing in the tournament. BFA Vishnupur will meet Neroka Football Club in 18th League match. Wafa Wangoi will meet GFA in the 19th League match, and UFC Vishnupur will play against a Poly Football Club in the 20th League matches on February 6th. In the first late Laimayun Tombi Sharma Memorial School Assembly Constituency 4A side opened day and night football tournament, Nokfade Football Club defeated Badminton Football Club 2-0 and the 10th match played at Brahmapur Social Club Playground in Brahmapur Larjilak Palaikai and entered the semi-finals. Nokpade Football Club's Sikandar and Iconado secured 1 goal each in the 12th and 24th minute respectively. In the 11th match, BSC beat YCB 2-0 and entered the semi-finals. Robertson and Nishikanta 1 goal each in the 15th and 20th minute respectively. 2 semi-final matches will be played tomorrow. The tournament is being organized by Brahmapur Social Club Brahmapur Larjilak Palaikai under the sponsorship of the former corporator of Yai School Assembly Constituency, Ward number 18, Laimayum Inunganbi. At the recently conducted Mixed Martial Art MMA National Championship 2023 held at Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow, Sagol Semt Moramba of UFC Gym'd Imphal won gold medal in the 65.8 kilogram category. Global Association of Mixed Martial Arts India, GAMA, India organized the 2-day championship which started on January 29th. Moramba from Manipur defeated his opponent from Delhi in the final and won a gold medal. Moramba had also claimed the fastest technical knockout title of the tournament in his first bout played against Hyderabad. He will represent India in World Mixed Martial Arts Championship to be held at United States of America in April this year. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Third session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly begins with the Governor's address. Governor Laganation says 2023 will be a significant year as India assumes G20 presidency. Governor Laganation says 3,517 acres of illicit poppy cultivation were destroyed, 2,567 kilograms of counterfeit drug disposed and 504 cases registered under NDPS Act last year. Settled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur and Meitei Pangal Settled Tribe Demand Committee demands discussion on Settled Tribe status demand for Meitei Meitei and Meitei Pangal in ongoing assembly session. $130 personnel of Thawbal and Chandul district police leave for Faisi village in Chandul district in search of missing VDF personnel and their Mahinda. Thawbal CJM court sends RTI activist Wahangbam Joy Kumar to jail in connection with BJP leader Laishram Rameshwar murder case. Communist Party of India Manipur State Council slams Union Budget 2023-24 introduced in Parliament yesterday. Party says there is nothing for poor and working class. And Manipur observed World Wetland Day on Wetland Restoration theme. Directorate of Environment and Climate Change holds state-level World Wetland Day observance at Yalu Party. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Lana Thoram Yatok Jari, Haukiba Chaicha, January Kungamanga, Firengi Marini Chanba, Yumsakashan